everyone, welcome to Thoughts and Treasures. It's Connie. How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome into my craft room. Tonight I have, let's see, what do we call this? Arched frame kit, or not kit, well, yeah, kit. This is our arched frame. If you bought this as is, it would come just like this. It would come as, you can also have this as a scalloped or straight edge. This is the straight edge. I don't have the scallop to show you, but this inner piece is scalloped. You will get one free insert because, you know, it just cuts, so you might as well get it. I could sell it separate, but you know what? No. So you'll get these three pieces just like this, and this is going to be for different inserts. But I'm going to tell you what you could use this one for. So here we did our bunny, and then this one is our little spring. There are more to come. These are just the two that I have done so far. These simply just fit right into this. Oh, let me try that. And then you can display your interchangeable arched frame just like that. Okay, so I'm going to paint this up tonight. I'm going to show you what they're all going to look like once it's glued together. But with these plain inserts, you can decoupage onto them. You can put essential stencils onto them, rub-ons. You can, there's just so many different things you could do on this. If you wanted to just paint a picture or draw a picture on them, you can do that too. It is just plain 1/4 inch wood that will fit right into here. So you'll get one free with each of the kits that you buy. And then each of the interchangeable, these are separate. With all of my 1/4 inch kits, you will find that there's a masking on these, so that will have to be removed. That is just simply a masking tape that you just simply peel right off. Now, will I have to do this later in the future? I don't know. If you're watching this later, this is 2025, March of 2020, no, April of 2025. Wow, time got away from me for a minute. It is March of 2020, or I just said that. It is April of 2025. I don't know whether we're going to get a new laser at the moment, but if we do and the new laser is different from what I have, I may or may not have to mask, but this does preserve the wood. Not preserve, it does protect the wood. I use always the wrong words. It's okay. I don't ever claim to be perfect. I don't. So I'm just picking all of this off. It shouldn't take but a minute once I get started. Well, this is a scallop. So with this frame, you have a choice of having scalloped outside or a straight edge. This is the straight edge. If it was the scalloped outside, it'd be the same thing scalloped around. I don't have that one to show you, but if you're interested and you want to see what that one looks like, you can message me. Feel free to. And then I can show it to you and let you know what it looks like. I am going to do this one just in antique wax. I like to keep them neutral because they're interchangeable. So instead of doing 15 different frames, you just want to keep it something simple and then decorate the inside as you please. So I usually stick to mine as being white, gray, black, or antique wax. But if you, I mean, these don't have to be interchangeable. If you want them to just to be for one frame and only one frame, you can do it any color you want, and you can glue your inner piece in. Now I am taking off, sometimes on the back you'll see, I don't mask the back because you're not going to see it, but sometimes, well, all the time, I have to wrap paper around the board, so sometimes it gets onto the back. We're not going to worry about the back of this because this is, like I said, this is going to be easy project. It's going to be a quick one and done. I am going to put, because I don't want antique wax all over my fingers, I am going to put some gloves on because I would rather not. I'm supposed to be going out this weekend, and I would rather not have, it's bad enough I probably have gray all over my fingers from a project earlier, but I'm going to try not to have stained fingernails and all of that good stuff. So, hopefully we have enough of this. I think I have more someplace, but it doesn't really. Ooh, that's a lot. Whoa, don't do that. You missed that. So I'm just going to simply take a baby wipe, or 2, or 3. Start with 1. I'm going to do the back first. I'm just going to do everything with the antique wax, dip it in, and just rub it around. My machine over there is making noise. Yeah, because I'm going out. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't really make a big deal. It does come off, but sometimes it stains your fingers for a while. And since I'm going out this weekend, I would rather not have brown fingers. And if you guys are not familiar with this antique wax, this is Waverly Antique Wax. If you like stained wood, as you can see, this is the best, with no smell. It's beautiful. It gives you a nice finish. It's very, very pretty. I mean, beautiful. All right, I'm going to give that a quick dry so I can turn it. Well, let's switch this around. Let's do this piece and then I'll let that dry for a second. Like I said, I'm just doing everything in the antique wax. And with this, you can, you know, wipe some of it off if you don't want it so dark. I'm being messy over here. If this is a silicone mat, it will come right up. And I'm not worried about getting it on the back of this, because that's going to be glued right down to the frame. I mean, just look at that. This antique wax is just beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, it has that beautiful wood look to it. And again, we all know wood goes with everything. So this is very neutral. It'll stay neutral for all of your inner pieces. And personally, that's what I like to do when I'm doing anything interchangeable. Try get this cleaned up for a minute, because I'm going to flip that over and do the other side. So that this is the front. This score mark is just there for placement. You will not see it ever again. Make sure you have everything even, unless you want it that way. And flip it to another side if you want to take some of it off. Get back in the back because I crammed over the thing. Let's take a clean one. Let me take a clean one to do that. I'm going to dump this back in. Before I dry that, I'm going to dump it back in. So there are several designs that I have, and there will be more coming if you are interested. I know I definitely have the bunny. I think I have a bee one, a bunny, a spring, and then a risen one for Easter. I'm going to clean this off. Sorry guys, I'm let's see. And there will be more coming. I think there's a couple more that I have. So if you're looking for something and you're interested in this, you are more than welcome to message me. I always accept questions, and I'm here to answer all of your questions. Right. I think I'm good to take these off now. Like I said, I wouldn't make it a big deal, but like, yeah, let's just touch that. I'm just trying to, I'm gonna get this dry, just trying to keep my hands a little clean for, because it will stain. So I'm just gonna give this a good dry. That dry. I want this completely dry because when I put the glue on, I don't want it to be wet. That should be good. So we're just going to simply put this right on here. And this is going to line up. You can, with this one, you can tell exactly where this is going to line up right here at the bottom. And this hole is just simply, which, I mean, if you put the flat one, you may just to push through it to pop your insert out. That's all it's there for. Right, I'm going to put some glue on here. And I'm just using the, making sure there's nothing on there. Wood glue from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to put a little bit on each one of these things. My machine is making noise over there. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Or my light is. Something's making noise. I hear this humming noise. I don't know if you guys hear that or not. And if this oozes out at all, don't worry, don't be concerned, because it will dry clear. Make sure that I get it in here right before I press down. Line it up with your little score marks. I'm going to hold it a second. Put something heavy on it. And the bad advantage of this is the little clips, unless you have longer clamps, it's a little in too far. It doesn't quite reach them. But it doesn't take long for this. And again, if you want to use a different glue, I think this glue holds pretty quickly. It does take 24 hours to completely cure, but it does fasten rather quickly. You just want to make sure your wood is dry. Now I am going, like I said, I'm not concerned but I am just going to go in here and grab all this glue that came out, because when I stick the inserts in, I don't want any chances of it being glued. And you can see there's some on the outside. I'm not worried about that. The only reason I got the inside one is because, like I said, I'm going to show you right now what it looks like. If you guys are not part of my Tumblr group, you can definitely join. It's just Tumblrs to Treasures. It's on Facebook. I do all kinds of different Tumblrs. Never thought about telling you that, but Tumblrs to Treasures. You can look that up, and I can, if you want to join, you can more than welcome to come in. So this is our little spring arch set. Very, very cute. And you would just simply place it in there. And just like that, you'd have a little scalloped frame. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then, like I said, this is just used for pushing it out so that you can pop it out. But with items like this, you can very simply just pick it up. If it was flat, it'd be a different story. And there's our little bunny in there. And see, with the antique wax, it's very neutral, so you can just use it for anything. But again, if you wanted to do the scallop a different color, you can. I just kept mine completely the same, just to make it look like a little frame and keep it simple. So I did both of these on a video. If you guys want to go back and watch that, you're more than welcome to. But now we did the arch frame so that you can see. These do not have to be purchased with the frame. You can just simply put these in the easels and it's fine too. So this needs to be set into an easel too, and I don't have an easel here. Oh, that's because it's still over there. But all you would do is just put it, and you don't have, I have wood easels, but you can put it in one of the Dollar Tree easels, or if you have one at your house, whatever the case is. The metal ones, the gold ones and all that. There's so many to choose from, but yeah, it would just be placed like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to say thank you for being here in my craft room with me. If you have any questions at all, just please remember to ask. You can put them in the comments, because I do read the comments to all these videos. And if I don't get back to you for some reason, Facebook didn't tell me, or one of the other forums didn't tell me that you commented, you are more than welcome to reach out and message me. But I do want to say thank you again for being here. And like I said, this is our arched, and again, this is called our arched frame for our inserts. So if you're interested, you are more than welcome to message me on that too. But thank you for joining me in my craft room tonight. I appreciate you all, I really do. And always remember, thoughts become things and things become treasures. You all have an amazing rest of your night, rest of your day, whatever it is you're watching. And I will talk to you next time when you join me. Bye guys.